Hey, what's up? It's Whistle and welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles. In our last video, we did wind up getting attacked by a dragon, which looks like it just kind of flew straight over. Didn't bother us at all, but we do have another dragon attack coming in 9 years. We did also build a fishing hut, as well as a swineherd. So we did a lot with food in the last episode and also expanded our population, more or less doubled it. So today's episode, I'm going to go ahead and start off with a cemetery caretaker as soon as I get one more gold. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and put that down here. Which way are you facing? That looks like the front. So we're going to put that down here in this barren area because I'm not going to be able to build much, really any farms. Like over here, at least I'll be able to put some farms, but this is just a pretty open space near the end of my island, and I also don't necessarily feel the need to fortify this, so just a little less resources for the wall whenever I wind up building a wall all the way around this place, which I will at some point. And I'm probably going to wind up putting a couple different walls, like nice big stone wall around the center, and then just some wood walls around the outskirts, just to help kind of defend a little extra from Viking attacks once those finally start up. So yeah, this is going, which is lovely. I'm gonna actually probably also get another forester going, because I think... Yeah, right now we're only plus 11 year over year in wood. I would like to get that up so we can start building our wood stockpiles to start building walls just kind of all over the place, with archers' towers to help defend us, whether it's dragons or Vikings that are coming in. Never a bad thing to be extra prepared for that stuff. So if I go ahead and put a forester, let's see. So there are wolves over there. So let's go ahead. Ooh, we are a burgeoning town. 100 souls look to you for leadership. That is exciting stuff. We do have room for another 16 beds, which is great. So we'll probably wind up using some of those in today's episode. And it looks like, so I want this to be a road instead of a stockpile in the middle of the road, because it's a little inconvenient for people to get around. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a stockpile right there. Looks good. So we will get that, and then I'm going to go ahead and close this stockpile off, so that way no resources are going to go into it. They're all going to get funneled into this one as soon as it gets built. And I think with that, I'll probably just put another one right next to it. There is a larger stockpile. We need 15 gold for it, so it's a little ways away, but I could also just wait and get it. But it's definitely going to store more resources than this small one, so I think for right now, I'll probably just build... That tree did not get cut down yet. So I'll build a small one for right now, and then I'll put a larger one somewhere, maybe somewhere up here, just so the stone and the log is going to be put in that. So anyway, we're going to get going on our roads, I guess. Let's do something like that for right now. Does that let us reach? Yes, it does. So not terribly worried about how these roads are going to look. I will rearrange things after I get the stockpile out of the way. I just really wanted to get going on this forester. So I think I'm going to look into getting a chamber of war. So this is going to get us, as you can see on the screen, it will let us get the barracks, it'll get archers, as well as a ballista, which I'm probably not going to worry about for right now. The archers that I have should be sufficient enough, I suppose. And there is... What is that? Is that person sick, or is that... I don't know. We'll keep an eye on that, I guess. And hope it's not something serious. This hospital is draining all of our money that we opened up in the last video, so I think we'll just keep going with this clinic for right now. It should be enough to get things going, and as we need more space for hospitals, we can just build another, or we can reopen this rather, because by then we should have enough gold coming in, which is lovely. So I'm going to build a couple more cottages. I know I have said this in the past, but I really wish in this game, one of my only complaints about it, I just wish that on the buildings when you place them, it gave some indication of where the door was so you can set things up. Again, not that it really matters all that much in this game, but just aesthetically it's nice looking at a building, knowing that it's facing the road instead of this building facing into the trees with the road behind it, because that just, doesn't really make all that much sense. So, yeah, only complaint, otherwise this game is fantastic. I've been playing it for a little while. What is this? Oh, there's Vikings invading. Okay, so we're going to pause it real quick. We're going to activate our archers. And the Vikings are just going to start setting fire to everything. And I missed that one, so hopefully it's really not too bad. Crap. Alright, so we'll get that starting to rebuild. So we are killing some of them. We just have the chieftain left. But our archers are taking care of that, even though it looks like they're missing all of their shots. Alright, let's see if we can get this saved. I hope so. Ooh, and there's more Vikings coming in. Okay, so what we're gonna do... I don't have the gold. Crap. Yeah, I clearly was not very prepared for a Viking attack, unfortunately, but you live and you learn, I guess, right? So, that's fine. Now that we know that those are starting up, we'll just start popping up some towers every so often so we can get some archer towers put up there. We don't really need a whole heck of a lot of these towers, but if I just build them up 3 high, put an archer's tower on top, we will be golden. So, and that's where that extra wood is definitely going to come into play as well. And I think I'll put one right there, and then we'll probably just want to get maybe one over here as a long-term building goal would probably be a good idea. Just like that. And let's see. Maybe up here. And then that should get most of our area protected. At least. So those Vikings look like they're just sailing on through, which is totally fine with me. And if a Viking winds up landing up here, they are going to have to fight with the wolves, which is going to be a thing for them. It's not going to be super easy. So that's definitely a good thing for us. And I guess since we have enough stone, we probably could have built some of these as stone already, but it's too late now. They're already about halfway done being built, and you cannot stack stone on top of wood. I do believe you can stack wood on top of stone because it's lighter, but let's see what our advisors have to say. We grow more food than we can store. Right, I'll get more granaries working, I guess. And then those two are just saying hello. So, let's see. I can get another small granary. It's probably the way to go for right now. Maybe just get that put right there. Although I don't know that the granary is the issue. I think it's just more these 2 orchards, which is weird because it's not producing too much food, so should be fine. But yeah, no, it looks like that's the issue, but that's not a problem. Alright, so is there anything else we can get? Might be worth it to just put a small market over here. It's going to be out of the way. The markets, if you read that little blurb, it just helps... Oops, I'm going on the wrong tab. But it just helps the heads of household move things around. So that way, instead of having to go all the way over here or to our storage to get charcoal, they just have to go to right here. Which is good for them, because they can get things quicker for us. So, it's never a bad thing. Alright, I don't think we have any iron deposits on this island, actually. Looking around, I believe iron is a darker color stone. And yeah, I'm not seeing any. So that's unfortunate. That means we can't get iron tools. But I wonder if this island over here has some. It does not look like it, unfortunately. Is that? Nope, that's a... Yeah, no iron on the map as far as I can tell. I'm sure I'm missing something, but... Okay. And I do actually have this stone block here. I don't know how I missed that earlier when I went all the way up to this one. But we can get 2 more quarries on that when we need it. We don't quite need it yet, so... I think we're okay. And I'm going to actually shut down these archers just so we have 6 workers going back into some other jobs. Which I have 12 idle apparently, so let's go ahead and give them something to do. Archer tower, let's see. So going up over here. Now, I actually had just about the perfect amount of gold to make all that work. Which is lovely. Oh, we're missing the 1, but we should be able to get that pretty soon. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and build a little cemetery here. We'll start with something like that. And the gravestones in this game will disappear over time, so they'll be able to use those spaces for other bodies. And it looks like I think they just kind of place gravestones down as they pop up. But we will figure all that out in a little bit, and we will figure it out together. Alrighty, so I have enough here, or enough gold rather, for another archer tower. And that should be built, and then that should help us with a dragon attack, although it might be worthwhile just putting one up here, just in case a dragon comes from the north. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get a nice 3 tall tower built there. We'll get an archer's tower on the top once we're good. And I wonder if I mark that down to 0 desired, they'll start moving stuff around. Because I do have, as you saw, the 200 stone in there, so I don't want to just throw that out, because that is a decent amount of stone. If it was like 20 or something, I'd probably just demolish it just to get the space back on the road, but the 200 does take quite a bit of time, because this one quarry here, I could learn how to click on the right thing. This quarry only puts out 24 wood per year, so that's like 10 years worth of stone that I'd just be tossing away. Okay, and just to get a little bit more wood a little quicker, I'm gonna just cut a little line here. Just get all this stuff in here. I know we have the foresters there that are gonna help out with that. And I'll probably also just get some down here. But I do want some wood because I want to start just getting a wall, at least around some portions of this place, just to help defend them a bit easier. And I think I might wind up seeing where this dragon, or I'm sorry, where the Vikings land, because if the Vikings land somewhere down here as well, I'll just put a nice stone wall right around this corner maybe. Because they cannot burn the stone. They burned our 1 tower here, but a stone tower they obviously cannot burn, because stone doesn't really burn. So, okay. Is there anything else that we can build that would be fun? Looks like we actually do have enough for the manor. So let's get one of those going. Trees are getting in my way there. So I don't know which way the front is. I think it's over there. So that is fine. Once we get this road straight up, that manor's going to be right on the road. And then we'll get some trees cut, get another one right behind it. But the great thing about the manor, they can hold 25 peasants. So that is a lot more. These can only hold 12. So I guess it's really only one extra versus what 2 of these would be, but they look cooler, so it's worth it. Sometimes you just gotta do things for aesthetics, you know? And with that, I can get a stockpile built. So let me just check. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put in another forester up here. I need one more road first. And then I'm gonna use this spot. I'm gonna chop this down, put some warehouses up here. Just to give us some extra storage space and have it near all of our industry stuff. And then I'll probably stop pushing up into this area. I can't do that because you're here, so let me demolish that. Great. So we got the 3 foresters and a couple quarries. And I think short of me just put more roads up to get to these trees, I think we're good. But I will also get another one going down here. Just a little rudimentary road. And another forester. Let's see, if I put it right there, we'll be good. So let's just chop a tiny little path here. And I'll get some roads going just in case, because I want to make sure we can actually reach that. So we'll do that and demolish those roads. Oh, I know that is not a straight line, but I can use this land for farming. Whereas this I can't, so I don't really care if roads are on it or other buildings. So then once that is good, we're gonna go ahead and quickly just try to put down a forester. There we go. And as those trees grow in, it's just gonna be surrounded, which is lovely. So I will, let's see. I can get these trees chopped here. Then I'll get going on a stockpile. And again, a stockpile is going to be able to hold a lot more. I forget the exact number off the top of my head, but the small ones can only hold 200. So we will see in a few seconds what this can hold. There we go. It's that last tree's getting cut down. I think might also be worthwhile to build a dock. So a dock will allow foreign ships to bring stuff and then we can trade. So I think I might just put that down. Yeah, let's do that over here as well. And I'm going to get a well just to get some of this stuff protected a little bit. Just in case we do get Vikings. And we want to make sure that I have enough scattered around so that wherever the Vikings wind up attacking, we can put the fires out. Perfect. We have a dragon coming in 1 year. A Viking attack is going to be shortly behind that. But I feel like we're doing a lot better than the last couple years. So that's good. We'll build a little road here temporarily because I don't know if they're just having an issue carrying the logs. Yeah, those roads are not going to do anything, so we'll get rid of that. We'll save the logs here. Great. So I think we're pretty good, to be honest. And ooh, I have 135 gold, so we're gonna get the Chamber of War as well. And the Chamber of War, we'll get that right here. Our castle upgraded again, which is great. Do you have anything? You're saying our food supplies are running low. No, we have 300. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that, I guess. But I think we're fine. So the Chamber of War, once we get that, is going to let us build a barracks, which this should change the castle as well. It does not. I apologize. Maybe this is the... Yeah, maybe that's the max tier castle. So I think I'm definitely going to get a stone wall around our castle center, because then we'll be able to put archers' towers around that and just protect that a little bit better than some other stuff. We may have to just reorganize a little bit in order to make that work. Like we might have to get rid of this quarry, just move it over here on these two, or on that rock. We'll get two of them, and move our charcoal maker as well, and maybe some of this stuff here, like the clinic and all that. Which it might actually be worthwhile building another clinic, just because our town is getting a little bit bigger. So I want to make sure we are covered with that. Because one outbreak of a disease can do a lot of damage, as we have seen in the last, 2.5 years, whatever it's been at this point. So we're good with that. And do I have a library yet? I do not. So library is going to, it'll provide the happiness and gain knowledge over time. So I don't know what the knowledge does specifically, but happiness is always a good thing. And especially if we put that around our residential area. We are good. Where is this dragon? There it is. The dragon is coming in. Also, that is a crap ton of fish up here. Wow. I gotta build some stuff up there. The dragon is coming in. Let's see where he winds up going. Right about in the center of our town. Oh, our archers aren't going because I don't have any of them. There we go. Those should get filled. I was wondering why he wasn't taking damage. It's because I am a bad ruler. It did not tell my archers to do anything. Looks like that is about all we're doing. We're just flying up, burning 2 buildings, and flying away. So, should be able to save... unfortunately, we did not save that one. But we'll rebuild it. I think it was just it was a hovel, so we'll be good. Hopefully there weren't any citizens in there. I can't imagine that would be a very good time, having your building burned down by a dragon. Okay, and we have 20 food eaten by pigs, it looked like, so I'm going to go ahead and just put down another swine herd here, because it does take wheat in order to grow the pigs, but we have plenty of that, and the pork will provide, just some extra food for us, so it's never a bad thing. Okay. And this is all going. So this is going to automatically start stockpiling up some stuff for us for trade, so that way when merchants show up, we can just go ahead and get them traded. Oh, and I cannot build. That's unfortunate. I can't build any swords because I don't have any iron nearby. As far as I can tell, iron available to mine. So, is that just regular stone? Ah, it is. Ooh, here's a merchant ship. Okay, so I guess we'll have to work up to the iron block up there. Let's see what this merchant has to offer. So we can either buy or sell. Buying costs us gold, and selling obviously will give it to us. Do we have anything worthwhile? I have stone. So you know what? We'll sell some 14 stone there. And it might be worth it to buy... What is... I think that's just iron. So we're going to go ahead and just buy a couple swords here. There we go. We'll buy 9 of them. Sounds good. And then we should be able to not train them because we don't have enough still. So that was a waste of gold, I guess, until we get up here. Which, looking at it, I'm just gonna go ahead and just say, let's chop all of this stuff. And once we get some gold, build an archer's tower on that. That I totally forgot about. And then we will get an iron mine going. Once we get an iron mine, we will need a blacksmith to make the tools. And I believe we can say if we want it to be tools or weapons. Oh, and this is almost done. Great. So we're going to demolish that. Stockpile will stay there, it looks like. Just build a road up to there. Get that demolished. Oh, and everything's saying we don't have gold because I still have the archers active, so. With this Viking attack coming in 3 years, I'm going to go ahead and just turn that off. I should get a gold store coming up. Great, and I think it might be possible for us. No, our happiness is low. So let's build another tavern, because I do want another tavern. So let's see where I can put one. I suppose I could put one right here. It's not a bad idea. And this warehouse, by the way, can hold 990 instead of the 200. So much more space efficient than the single one. We'll get another tavern there. And you know what? Let's just pop one more in right here. So we will have enough space for a good amount of time. And we'll be good. I don't know why that tavern looked wider than it was, but okay, so then we'll get an archer's tower up on this building here. And with all of these trees gone, let's go ahead and just extend a road all the way out to here. And can I? Yes, because I have the roads going. So it looks like I can only currently get one thing on there, but there is a building, it's called a rock removal, so I'll be able to remove these rocks. It does take iron in order to do it, but it's definitely worth it for this because I can just remove, say, that rock there and wind up getting some iron. Not necessarily worth it for these down here because I'm probably just going to put a wall right here anyway, and we do have that rock, so stone's not really too much of an issue for us. We have plenty of stone blocks in the area, but iron is definitely something we need. So does that mean that is... Oh, that's iron as well. Wonderful. But there is a wolf stand up here, so this one's a little scarier. Especially at least until we can get an army going. Whenever that winds up happening. Okay, yeah, so he's saying we need to make sure there's enough food. Everyone keeps talking about food, but we have 300, so I'm not sure where the disconnect is on that. Because as far as I can tell... Ooh, we're going down in food. That would explain it. Alright, so there was more fishing area over here, right? Yes. So I go ahead and just put in another one of those right there. And we'll get some roads going. Sure, just like that. So that'll just help it be built a little bit quicker, and we'll get all these fish here. I don't know, truth be told, if putting another one of these will make the fish decrease, or if the fish even decrease. I imagine they do because, you know, I would imagine it's treated as a resource, but I could very well be wrong. I haven't done any research or looking into it. So, and with that, let's probably just get one more swine herd as well. That's going to mean we're going to start to go through wheat a lot quicker. So, with that, I think it will be worthwhile to just build a couple more farms. So we have this area here. Which again, if we organize the same way we did the last set of farms that we did, put 8 around in a square, get a windmill. I don't remember if yes, a windmill is what I clicked. Get a windmill around that. The farms will be more efficient. And that building is on fire just because it's on fire. There's no Viking attacks or anything at the moment. Good, it got saved. So our happiness is 70. I'm gonna just pick that up to 20 real quick. It is gonna mean our happiness is gonna start to fall, but right now it's at 64, so I'm not too worried about it. I don't think it really becomes an issue as long as you stay above about 50 or so percent. Then I think some people will think about leaving, which obviously we don't want. So Vikings should be coming in soon. And I don't want to expand our housing until we can get more food situated, I think. Because not having enough food is not good, obviously. So, let's see. It looks like they're landing all the way up here. Just strange. Yep, that is where they are landing. So, I think I'm probably gonna just start at least building. Oops. Get rid of that. But I'll start just building a little tower here. I think 3 high is more than enough. But again, I know stone, as long as you're not building towers separate like this, you can build them up quite high. I think you can go 3 or 4 blocks higher than anything else surrounding it. Ooh, that's a lot more Vikings than what we had the last time. Because last time we only had 1 of these big guys and all the little troops, but this time it's 2, so hopefully our village can make it through. And I'm gonna remember, as I almost forgot, to get some archers going. There we go, we got the full 16, so those are gonna be able to start shooting. And we do have wells spread around as well, so we should be good. Why are we not shooting? There we go. So with all the archers towers we have scattered around, wherever they wind up going, they're going to be getting shot. So we should be okay. I'm more concerned about this one up here because this is going to be doing a lot of damage. Okay, so that got destroyed. Hopefully we can get that out. Yes, we can. And we survived yet another Viking attack in this video. So I think that is going to be a phenomenal place to wind up leaving this episode for today. We survived, what was that, 2 Viking attacks and a dragon attack. Granted, the dragon did not do too much, but we definitely expanded our city a lot more to the south. We got a lot more food options going, increased our defenses and wells and all of that. So I'm super, super happy about it. And I do want to definitely thank all of you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I hope all of you have a great day or night wherever you are. If you liked the video, drop a like. It is super appreciated. And leave a comment whether you liked it, didn't like it. I am open for any comments, criticisms you guys have about anything. Or if you just want to hang out and chat, that's fine too. So anyway, thank you again. And always remember to do something kind.